And good evening. Off the top at 6, South Florida neighborhoods trying to dry out from an historic deluge hit with another round of rain tonight. The waters have receded, but some streets are still underwater. Crews are working to pump out all of that water.
Tonight, we're getting a clearer picture of the damage, and help is on the way. Local 10's Andrew Perez leads our team coverage live in Fort Lauderdale with the state of emergency in Broward. Andrew.
You could just imagine some of the frustration right now. You drive around some of these neighborhoods, you'll find people air drying their homes, air drying their cars, putting their clothes out on the driveway just to dry those off as well. And all of this happening while residents are still concerned about the possibility of even more rain.
This is crazy.
Several feet of water still in this Edgewood home. John Foreman says he rushed his wife and his kids out the window as the water was piling up.
I mean, this is nuts.
Put all of our valuables on top of our beds. We grabbed a couple of changes of clothes, threw 2 backpacks on. My wife put on my 3-month-old. She strapped her on. I strapped on my 3-year-old and climbed out the window.
He came back, though, with a canoe, teaming up with his neighbors to help some of the elderly on his block. 2 days later, their efforts continue door to door as residents just wait for this water to go down.
And we were able to pull out probably about 20 plus people that night.
It is an older community. It's people that have lived there for a long time. Who will be the first ones to tell you that they've never seen anything like this, and that's why a lot of them didn't get out before him.
We're housing approximately 40 people and their pets.
The city's mayor says a shelter has been opened at Holiday Park. More emergency calls coming in as crews work around the clock.
Just last night, we handled an additional 250 calls for help on top of the 900 that we previously received.
My engine's flooding. My engine's flooding.
The director of emergency management says authorities on all levels are working to move all this water out using low tide combined with vacuum trucks and pumps. But in the meantime, crews are reminding residents to stay out of the flooding after 2 firefighters were shocked. You never know what chemicals or wires are in the water. Fortunately, those firefighters are doing just fine. Here in the Edgewood community, just one of the many neighborhoods that really needs help. Meanwhile, we did learn today from state leaders that all of this is not a FEMA reimbursable weather event for the city or for homeowners for that matter. That came as a really big surprise to Fort Lauderdale city leaders who are now reviewing options to help residents. Federal resources, however, are being used to help get a lot of this water out of here. That's the latest here in Fort Lauderdale. I'm Andrew Perez, Local 10 News.
They cannot get